Welcome back to Katie Quiz, brought to you by GBU Life. It is now time for our final round, and we call it More or Less. Each team has up to 3 clues to come to an answer we're looking for. After the first clue, the points value is worth 30 points. So if they get it right, it's 30 points. If they get it wrong, they lose 30 points from their final score. Pick a second clue. The points value drops to 20 points. So a correct answer would get them 20 points. An incorrect answer would take 20 points off their score. They can take up to a third clue. At that point, it is 10 points for a correct answer. 10 points is deducted for an incorrect answer or failing to answer at that point. First up will be our team from Lincoln High School. And Lincoln, your first more or less question. The 2 dots to the right of the bass clef positioned above and below this note's line. What is the note we are looking for 30 points, or would you like a second clue for 20?
We'll take a second clue.
Second clue. Its major key signature has a single flat, B flat. Would you like to answer for?
We'll take another clue.
Okay, you'll like to take the third clue for 10 points. Name this note found on the lowest space of the treble clef staff.
D.
D, nice try. F was what we were looking for on that one. Here is your next question. She was the first working mother to live in the White House. Would you like to answer for 30 points, or would you like to take a second clue for 20?
We'll take a second clue.
Second clue. She was the first lady to be subpoenaed by a grand jury. Would you like to answer for 20, or would you like a third clue?
We'll take another clue.
Final clue. She was the first presidential spouse to be elected to public office. Name this former first lady.
Kennedy.
Kennedy, nice try, but we were looking for Hillary Clinton. We'll have to take 20 points off your score. That gives you 115 for the day. Next up is our team from Uniontown High School, and Uniontown, here is your first clue for 30 points. Golfer Greg Norman hails from this country. Would you like to answer for 30 points, or would you like to take a second clue for 20?
We'll take a second clue.
Second clue. Its northernmost territorial capital is named for the biologist who explained the diversity of life. Would you like to answer for 20 points, or would you like a third clue for 10?
We will take the next hint.
The next hint for 10 points. The Indian Ocean borders it on the west. Name the nation.
I have no idea. I think India. Sure. Jack, we're going to go with India.
India. That's a great answer, but Australia was what we were looking for on that one. So we'll have to knock 10 points off there, but you can still gain points with this more or less question. Since 1904, it's moved 800 miles almost due north. Would you like to answer for 30 points, or would you like a second clue for 20?
We'll take the next hint.
Next hint for 20 points. By 2050, it is predicted to be just off the shoreline of northern Siberia and moving south.
Is it the trash island?
No, because it's Siberia, that's Russia.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's go next hint. All right,
Yeah.
one last hint. One last hint, please.
One last hint. What do we call the place to which all compasses point?
North. What? Wait, North Pole.
The North Pole is correct. So you added 10 points there. You lost 10 points in the previous question. That means your score remains the same, and you still have 150 points on the board. Next up is our team from Mars High School. And Mars, your first more or less question. It's the word used like the English word hello when answering a phone in Italy, and in Italian, it means ready. Would you like to answer for 30 points, or would you like a second clue for 20?
We'll take another clue, please.
In English, however, it's a loan word from Spanish with the meaning of right away or immediately. Answer for 20, or would you like the third clue for 10?
We'll take another clue.
And the final clue, this is a 6-letter, 2-syllable word.
Pronto.
Toronto is correct. You just added 10 points to your score. And finally, your last question. Bordering states are Oregon, Idaho, Utah, Arizona, and California.
Nevada.
Nevada is right. You added 30 points there. You netted 40 points in that round, and you complete the day with a whopping 290 points on the board. That is enough to win. A great showing by all three teams, but Mars High School, we will be seeing you later on this season in the playoffs of this season of Katie Quiz. Lincoln High School and Uniontown High School, it was a pleasure having you guys on the show, and you guys did a fantastic job. And we have another great matchup just like this for you next time on Katie Quiz, brought to you by GBU Life.